about his journey. Randy Lystone.
Alright, thank you. Hi, my name is Brandon Blackstone, and just like the boy in the video, I struggled with similar things when I was little. I am 18 now, a senior at Waynesville High School, where I have a 3.6 grade point average. I have run cross country and track all 4 years of high school, and I'm a member of the National Art Society. I'm going to start my college career at Ozark Technical Community College next year, studying construction. And after that, I hope to move on to university to further my degree. Why am I telling you all this information about myself? The reason why is because when I was 3 years old, I was diagnosed with moderate autism. That means that I had odd movements, I didn't talk, and I had tantrums because I was unable to talk and make other people understand me. Most of the kids didn't want to play with me, and some of my teachers had little patience for me. I really didn't like noisy and crowded places. As a matter of fact, I probably wouldn't have liked being here when I was little. I also didn't like to have a lot of changes thrown at me, and I would sometimes cry hard. Hey, where am I? What? Oh, if something changed and I wasn't told ahead of time. I didn't have the skills to go make friends, and there were a few times that I tried to talk to kids, and they would end up getting me in trouble. My parents decided not to tell me that I had autism until I was in 6th grade because 1, they didn't want me to use it as an excuse to get out of doing things, and 2, they didn't think I would understand what it meant. It was really tough on me because people would talk around me like I didn't understand them. They would do this because I looked just like every other kid, and they didn't understand that my autism was there. You just couldn't see it by looking at me. Unless I was making odd movements. There would be people who would say, he just needs to get spanking, or he's a brat. Sometimes I would hear, boy, is he weird. You can imagine how it hurts to hear those things. It was tough on my parents because they didn't know what to do to help me. They did a lot of guessing when it came to taking care of me, since I couldn't tell them what I really wanted or needed. When I was 5, my mom talked to some very nice people from Columbia, Missouri, and they told her what to do to help me. It's been a long road of experimenting with different ideas and doing things different. Some were easier than others. The reason I've given you my history is because I hope that by talking to you about my experiences, I might help kids who have autism have an easier time in class at lunchtime or at recess. These kids need friends, teachers, and role models to play with them and teach them the things they need to know, not only in school, but in life. The best thing we can give them is patience, respect, and a kind word. There are a lot of autistic kids in this world that can't talk, act like us, or do what they're told to do. I think that when these kids see people around them, they want to be like us, but they don't know how. Some of them think they are already normal, but when they are flapping their hands around, making weird noises, or refusing to do something, they are not. To help them fit in, we have to stand up and help them. I'm not saying this just to the teachers and the parents, but I'm also saying this to the students. Autistic kids should not be ignored, should not be bullied, they should be encouraged. When you see an autistic kid one day, you should go to them and introduce yourself. Sit with them at lunch, play with them at recess, know what their difference is. Be a good friend to these kids, because deep down, they want to be like you. I have faith in these kids, and I know that we can help them more than we have in the past. These kids deserve a better future. These kids deserve respect from us. My family treated me like every other child and took every opportunity to teach me something. There were a few patient teachers who listened to my questions, even though they were sure it had nothing to do with the subject. The cross-country and track coaches put me on their team, and along with my teammates made me feel welcome. There was one little girl in 1st grade whose small hand on my arm and 4 calming words, "It will be okay," that calmed me down and made me know what friends are for, and to this day is still my best friend forever. Without these key things in my life, I would not be where I am today. And I want to thank these people for coming into my life and helping me get this far. I know that it has been hard, but my parents and sister have done so much for me. I love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Brandon. All right, guys, so now it's time to start our walk. Brandon is going to be one of our marshals today. He's going to lead our walk along with a couple other of our students here from Wood Elementary. Brandon, if you guys go ahead and line up at that back door. Teachers, we're going to have classes stand up. We're going to file out starting from the back. So we're just kind of naturally flow out. So just kind of have your classes